Raylan, this is your father. You're gonna see this video a long time down the road, and I'll tell you why. Right now it's 12:48 a.m. You're the only thing I ever think about. It's Tuesday, April 28th, 2020. Your dad is 26 years old right now. I need to make these videos so you can see them when you get older. We'll fight tooth and nail. Have been for you. Me and mommy haven't gotten along, and unfortunately, it didn't work out. I did never intended or even thought this would ever come to this. Okay, and I want you to know that that's not what I wanted. But what I want is the best for you, and I want you to understand that how much I love you. I have had my share of demons. I've definitely made some poor decisions, but I've been far from a bad father to you. I'm making these videos so that way you know that I do care. Unfortunately, the court systems in Vermont make it difficult for fathers, from people that range from deadbeats, what they call it, which is kind of a really blunt term, and to people like me, your dad, I, Chris Jackson. You know, they don't seek mercy on any of us. I've made a lot of mistakes, okay? And I want you to know that even with those mistakes I've made, and I'm going to make a better life. Your grandmother and your grandfather, which is my parents, Grandpa Jackson and Grandma Williams, they miss you a lot. My dad, your grandfather, dropped off Easter baskets, and the last time I seen you was on Easter on the 12th this year. You have no idea how much that's killed me. But I want you to know that I care a lot about you. You're my blood. You're my daughter. And no one or anything can change that. I love you with everything. I mean, I wish there was something more I could do. I'm not going to sit here and talk bad about mommy. I'm not going to sit here and talk bad about mommy's mom, your other grandmother. None of us really seen eye to eye at this, well, at least at this time. But I want you to know that whatever it takes, I will do. Right now, I'm not making a ton of money. The lawyer for me to fight to get you 50-50 for custody. Right now, you're gonna be two. You're gonna be 2 years old on May 9th, which is like 2 weeks away. And I really hope that I can see you, but I don't have much hope that mommy's gonna let me see you. And that's between me and mommy. I'm not gonna subject you to that kind of stuff. But for here on out and make videos so that I can show you when you get older that didn't abandon you. I never abandoned you. I never ever would abandon you. My little girl, I never would abandon you. It's really hard for me to sit here and, tear up, but I can't. I'm a man. I'm your father, and I need to do the next right thing, the next steps, without emotion, or try not to be able to see you. That's another thing too. I'll be quitting these by the time you see that. Daddy won't be smoking. But I did nothing but. I remember when you first came up in the hospital. Man, was I proud. Man, was Daddy proud. And I was nervous, very nervous. One thing I can say is that I wouldn't change this for the world. It was a blessing in disguise. And at one point, me and your mother were head over heels in love with each other. But right now, that's not the case. It's very hard for me to. No one's gonna be your dad, dude. I mean, you might have stepdads. You might have people that could be father figures to you, but I want you to know you are my blood, and you are very much loved in my side of the family, no matter what anyone says. The next video I'm gonna make is with Grandma and Papa, which is your grandparents on my side of the family. And I want you to know that we all care about you. You have an aunt, multiple aunts, an uncle, and they all love you. Unfortunately, right now it's very tough. even for me and your father. I've done a lot of things that were unacceptable, but I never, ever, ever put you in danger, and never, ever, ever, ever did these really crazy, outrageous accusations that mommy's tried saying that you'll find out about when you get older. Um, by then, I'm sure they're going to be crazy. But anyways, I want you to know that the only thing I can do right now is make videos, and I've looked online, and I've done my research, and I've done my homework, and win, lose, or draw, I can make these videos so you can see them down the road. That I never gave up. I'm trying. Your mom keeps putting restraining orders on me to where I can't contact her to get a hold of you. And unfortunately, the court system in Vermont is not very good. They say they're getting better, yet to find out. But anyways, I want you to know that Daddy loves you very much, and nothing will ever change that. I will never abandon you. You are my blood. You're my firstborn, and you're my little girl. And that means something. That means a lot. There's a lot of people around here in Rutland, Vermont, where I'm at right now, where Daddy's at. And no matter where I even move to, no matter where I go, you are in my heart, in my mind, and in my soul. And that's love. That's not blowing smoke up people's rear ends. It's not none of that. But I want you to know that I'm gonna do the best I can. I'm not looking for anybody to be a mother figure to you at all, ever, 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 ever. You have a mother. Her name is Mahala Stone. That's your mommy. Just because mommy and I didn't work out doesn't mean that we are not your parents. I would never wish harm or hope harm on your mom. And as far as I'm alive and my heart's ticking, you guys will be all right. We are both young right now. And I don't care how long this takes. I'll never stop. Never stop fighting for you. And ain't no one gonna come before you. No, none of Daddy. If I ever get with somebody else to get married or whatever, no one will ever, 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 ever come before you. And I'm not looking to right now have more kids. None of that. Right now, you are my focus. I go to work every single day. I work overtime. I work all these, which you gotta work, and I need to be able to provide for you. I mean, I can show you that I got these. I got if camera work with me here. I got backpacks. Your backpack there. I got your toys. That ain't get a lot, but mommy took the cat Jaden when she grew up with. I've had her before. Mommy and I got together. And I was gonna get the cat back, but then I thought of it because right now at your age you love Jaden, you love tequila, so I left mommy with the cats so that way you could be around them. Because right now mommy's got you and I can't do nothing about it. I'm not saying mommy's a bad person. I'm not saying I'm a bad person or perfect, but I want you to know that Daddy loves you. And there ain't a day that goes by I don't think about you. I think about you every time I get up. I think about you when I'm at work. I think about you when I'm driving down the road. A certain song comes on, pictures, things like that, and social media, which is going to be probably crazy when you get older. It's going to be all kinds of different whack-ass stuff that's out there, but I think about you every single day, and I've cried hard, and I've done a lot of thinking and stuff like that. I just want you to know that Daddy loves you, and nothing will ever change that, and you're my little girl. You'll always be my first little girl, my firstborn. You'll always be Daddy's number one priority. I just want you to know that I love you, and someday you will see these videos, and I'll continue to make them once a week, once a month, whenever I can. I mean, Daddy's very busy, but never busy enough not to see you or talk to you or even make these videos, because right now I feel like I'm talking to you right now. Essentially, it's exactly what's going on. This is me talking to you, just delayed, that's all. But I'm your father, and I love you, and I miss you so much. It's been almost 2.5 weeks since I've seen you, and it kills me. Kills me. I don't think I've ever endured some pain like this in my life, but that doesn't mean it's going to stop me. Ever. From pursuing my goals, career, making sure you're going to be okay. I want to be able to make sure I can help you out, put you through college if that's what you choose to do. Um, but I'm not. I want you to know I'm not a bad parent, and I'm young and make mistakes. We're human. You'll see the same thing when you're going to go through the same exact thing as I did. No, not necessarily in the same situation, but the same hypothetical, you know, turns and curves that life throws at us. But I want you to know that, Daddy, I will always be there by your side with a strong arm around you going, I got your back. Because I really do. Raylan Jane Jackson, when you were born, you made me the happiest man in this world. And that will never, ever, ever be able to be changed, altered, or anything like that. I love you, Braylon. I'm going to go now. I'll make another video as soon as possible. Just know I never forgot about you. Never, ever, 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 ever would you ever be in the back burner. I don't care what anyone says. This is the only option I had to be able to tell you face to face that I'm here. I'm trying, but the laws and courts only let you do so much. So, I love you, Braylon. And Daddy's going to go now. I'm hoping you're sleeping nice and sound right now. I'm sure you are. And I always say a prayer about you every night. We're a Catholic family. You will be baptized. And, you know, that's what our family is. I love you, Bray. And I'll talk to you soon, okay, honey? I love you. Bye.